We got something in common. The way you feel about Trump when we be trumping. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's see here. Yeah, I listen, even my webcam has an attitude, okay? I don't know what it's going through since it's the day after inauguration day. But we're gonna get it together. The lighting has been kind of shifty, it's all kind of cloudy outside and all of that. So, we in here on this Trump Tuesday. How you doing? How you doing on this Trump Tuesday? Hmm? Feeling Trumpy? Hmm? Did you have trumpets and tea for lunch? How many people you not talking to in your family and at your job because they voted for Trump? I'm listening. Oh my God. Listen, you gotta laugh. You better laugh. Because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. And you can't get nothing done if you cry. Okay? Listen, God, yes, God does everything for the good of those who love the Lord. Now, God's still working on me. I don't know about you, but we got to take what we've learned throughout this ordeal, what we're seeing happening, and we got to do our part. That's it. We got to do our part. We got to stay prayed up, and just pray that it gets better. Because if it doesn't, I'm moving out of the country. I'm thinking Bali, Costa Rica. I want to go where they say it is exceptionally well living for African Americans in those countries. Yeah, that's a real thing. And I never ever, this is just real talk, never ever in my whole life did I think I would be thinking about moving out of the country. Never. Um, but thanks to your uncle Donald Trump, and your cousin Elon Musk, and chat, I'm still talking about who is JD Vance. Exactly. But yeah, for the first time, significantly, I'm literally actually considering it. And thanks to old Trump for getting that old TikTok back on, like I told y'all he would. Y'all doing all kind of doggone funerals and all kind of craziness. And I told y'all, I was like, okay, y'all are legit wasting your time because I told y'all this is all a stunt. Okay. And I told y'all he was gonna wait to the last minute to do it because he was gonna look like Captain Sable. Come on now. You know how this go. You are not new to this. You are true to this. Okay. TikTok had you in your feelings. And at first I thought it was funny, but then like I really saw people on the news like legit crying. But okay, let what happened with TikTok though. Let me say this. Because y'all remember Radio-Muva Live, we was just, getting cooking on TikTok because, it was very important for us to establish our home base on YouTube and Facebook first. Then we charted off to Twitch and Rumble, right? And then we came on in with TikTok and we were still praying over X, right? Mhm. But I see that a lot of people, and I saw this from the news, when I saw people actually shedding real tears and thinking their companies was going to close down, they was not going to have any livelihood, etc., because they were solely dependent on TikTok. So, y'all, what they say, the calm comes before the storm. you better use this warning that happened. Because listen, don't be letting them play in your face like that. Because they know exactly what they were doing. Now you're really gonna love them because they saved your TikTok. And we love TikTok over here. However, lesson learned, just like my aunt used to tell me when I first started dating, and I should have listened. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because I can guarantee you that basket ain't putting all its eggs in you. Make sense? Open up your options so that you don't get caught in a situation where you look around and your only lifeline is one thing that you do not own. And if it goes away, your livelihood and your happiness goes away. So I would like to say diversify your happiness, diversify your social media, and diversify your dating. And seriously, y'all, diversify your finances. And I know it can be a little bit overwhelming, like we talked about that before, because there's so many options, so many examples, so many people selling courses, so many ways to get paid online, so many remote jobs. And literally, y'all, and this is not nothing I heard, okay? This is for me too, especially when I first, used to start charting over to realizing that I wanted to not only do content creation in my 9 to 5, but do it full time, as well in my day to day life. And I realized, like, when you start dipping your toe in the content world, you realize that there's so many options that if you do not do a good job of half paying attention and then half paying attention to yourself, because you can't lose yourself. And you got to remember what you have to offer and not just what you think other people can tell you to do to be successful in those spaces. Make sense? Yeah? If not, we'll talk about that in another video. Because right now, child. And listen, hold on. I know the camera is still doing auto zoom. Okay, I'm gonna call Rick Party at some point today because I have done everything. I cannot wait until I get a teammate on Radio-Muva, a moderator, somebody, a producer, even if remote, that can handle the technical stuff. Because I like just being creative, but here we go. But anyway, y'all. So the auto zoom is still on. However, hopefully when I do in editing, I've been able to like chop it up a little bit. So it's not as, zoomy in editing. But I was gonna say happy Trump Tuesday. Let's Trump about it. Y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday it was several times I was about to come online. But number one, I have made a big decision in my personal life, which I'll share with you in another video. So I had to spend a day with a company that could help me get that in order because it's time to elevate personally, right? And growth is inevitable and growth is good. Change is good, especially, when you're breaking free of toxic environments and toxic people on to fresher air and fresher things and just new life. Okay. And no, it wasn't picking a country to move to, even though I definitely have been doing my research. I think they call it like the expats or something. Y'all could tell me in the chats if y'all heard of it before. Black people, like they have these groups. I see groups on Facebook. I see groups everywhere, y'all. Even people got their own websites where they literally like host up like Black people who travel abroad to different countries that want to go on tours because they're thinking about relocating there. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna not look into it. I think the first thing you think about is and you be so far away from your family and things are so shaky and blah, 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 blah. Well, I agree with all of that too, which is why, when I started doing my research, which I think we should do a whole show on that. We'll talk about like the top 3 or top 5 countries um, for Black people. Yep. Where you can live healthier, happier, non-racially profiled lives. Okay, we'll do a show about that. But that's not what I was doing yesterday. But I did pay attention in and out to what was going on with the inauguration, as well as, of course, all of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebrations. And I also had my 4-year-old home. So I was making sure that I curated specific Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. cartoons, okay, and read aloud books online so that she could actually learn and sit still and watch it. So we got some of it in the can. But it was a good day. But I saw so much happening. I know that y'all was gonna want to talk about it. I know it was so much to talk about, y'all. And let me tell you something. I laughed, I teared up, I got angry, and then I just rolled my eyes. It was so many different things, y'all, that you just gotta just be like, hey man, listen. Hey, we trumping. And then what? That's what we need to be focused on. Because I think that, treating the presidency of the United States like we were treating TikTok is also not a good thing to do. I've always told you that. Remember when we were in voting season and I was like, it's not good to put all your eggs in one basket because, when I first started voting at 18, which was not that long ago, I used to just, especially listening to my dad growing up in the South, like, yo, listen, you gonna go vote and just vote Democrat. That was it. And I had no idea who anybody on the ballot was the president, but except the president and the vice president. Is that how you grew up too? Or was it just me? So I used to go vote, man, and I would just put, you know what I'm saying? I would just put check off the president and vice president and just anything, honey. Roll the dice, play the lottery, anything on all the other names, because I didn't know anything about my local officials, the local ordinances, the local laws. Y'all, straight up, I ain't on there. I ain't on there. I didn't. But as I have matured and grown and learned, and as a people, the things that we have seen and gone through, like I told you during election season last year, it is more important than ever. You better learn your local constituents. Because, baby, that's going to be your first line of defense right there. Instead of thinking, okay, if something goes wrong or if I need help, I got to go straight to the White House. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You got to do your part now, okay? Not saying you weren't before, but I'm just saying knowledge is power, all right? And it is very important for you to get the knowledge you need so that you are able to function, to make money, to live healthily in any type of cultural environment, y'all. Political environment, y'all. Financial environment, y'all. I.e., think about the Great Depression. Some of y'all like, wait, Google it. Meaning, it really is nothing you can't do, y'all. I mean, if the internet hasn't, leveled the playing field enough for you to understand the level of opportunity you have, then you really just got to get back to looking in the mirror and working on you. It's not easy because you got to find what's in you and try to balance it with finding your niche and not negating your responsibilities, as well as being able to tune out the outside noise of friends, family members, naysayers, even your spouses that could be negative about your dreams or goals, period. Okay? Because we know that life be lifing. Okay? But we also know that Trump be trumping. So I encourage you, baby, let's get it together and support each other. And when I say each other, I mean everybody, okay, that is down for equality, down for the cause, and that's with it. That's it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a race thing now. I really feel like it's a class thing. It's a social class thing. It's a wealth gap thing. So we got to pay attention, and we really got to help each other, guys, more than ever before. Because without me and you, it ain't no me and you. So let me get do what it do, okay? And that could start by you subscribing. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Mm, that's important because that's how you support me. That's how you support the channel. That's how we grow. That's how the content gets better, more engaging. And that's how we're gonna grow. So today I'm sending out a text, not a mass text, but I am going to be texting a lot of people. So if you already my friend and you know your phone number in my phone, are you connected with me on social media already? Look out for the message. And yes, it is going to be one of them. Yeah, you ain't heard from me in a long time, but I need your help. And I do. So if you could subscribe to Radio-Muva on YouTube. And then if you're on Twitch, Rumble, Facebook pages, all that, Radio-Muva on everything, including TikTok. Okay? I don't know how long we're going to be on TikTok, but let us pray. All right. Now, let's Trump about it. Y'all, do y'all know how many ordinances, Lord, that ordinance is stuck in my darn head. Do y'all know how many executive orders this man has signed in the order since he's been in office? One day, y'all. Let me tell you. I'm glad that you asked. All right. Here we go. Since Donald Trump has been in office, okay, he has pardoned 1.5K. For those of y'all in the back who don't know what that is, that's 1,500 plus January 6th rioters. He has proposed to terminate recognition of automatic birthright citizenship. Do you know what that means? Excuse me. So what that means is, for example, I heard this example earlier today. I heard a lady on, she was in Chicago and she was undocumented in Chicago, but she had been living, working, paying taxes, everything, I don't know how, there, right? For like 3-4 years. And so she had kids while she was there. So she had like 2 kids. And she's like in shambles because she's like, her kids are American citizens. What if she has to go back? Or what if they take her kids' birthright citizenship away? I don't really understand that, y'all. I mean, I feel I can understand the not wanting to let terrorists and undocumented people in is committing crimes and sneaking in the border, etc. Okay, I get it. But dang, taking citizenship away, slow your roll now. All right, here's what else. He withdrew the United States from the World Health Organization. That's who? Y'all, I don't even know what that means. Because first of all, if it's the World Health Organization, ain't we part of the world? So if we withdrew, that sounds like money and it sounds like politics. And if you don't remember who is what we kept hearing about during the COVID pandemic. That was Dr. Fauci, that everybody, according to the World Health Organization, blah, 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 blah. But who got a lot of flack? It's just so crazy, man. The things that are getting flack, it's like, who got flack? But Donald Trump didn't get flack for telling us the medicine he was taking for COVID and that it worked before it worked. But that's neither here nor there, because baby, it's here now. It's Trump Tuesday. So that, and I don't know if that got anything to do with the Kennedy guy, with the funny voice, from the surgeries and stuff. The Kennedy guy who he's got taking over the World Health, whatever. I don't even know what it's going to be called. I don't know. He revoked a 2023 executive order signed by President Biden that sought to reduce the risk that AI poses to consumers, workers, and national security. AKA, Trump is with the shits. But you already knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that. And you see Elon, who we'll talk about later. But you know Trump is with the shits. You already knew that. All right. Now, also, he shut down CBP-1, denying nearly 1 million migrants into the U.S. Now, I don't know what CBP-1, but it sounds like something Border Patrol. Maybe Citizen Border Patrol. We ain't got time to look. We'll go back and look. But anyway, so y'all, now if you remember last week on the show, we talked about them finding a tunnel underground off the coast of Texas, I think. Not the coast, but and it was a tunnel where they had found it. They had been like migrating. It's big business, y'all. They had been migrating thousands of illegal immigrants through the underground tunnel. And I ain't talking about the Underground Railroad. Through the underground tunnel from Mexico to America. Thousands per week. Now, the U.S. found out about it, and they were trying to figure out how they built the tunnel, and so was I, because whoever built the tunnel, holla at your girl in the comments, in the DMs, because I got some home improvement projects you could do, because if you could build a dang on tunnel, baby. Anyway, so what they did, y'all, was they built the tunnel on both ends with cement to close it off. They have not gone into detail. I pray to God, GAWD, GOD, GAUD, all them guards, that it was nobody in there. But they didn't talk about that. But you know we got questions, right? Because it ain't that easy. Anyway, y'all, so he also, and this is the big one. Shout out to all my trans friends and family members, because yes, I have family members that are also trans. And so this hurt me because, and I keep telling y'all, man, I mean, everything from reversing Roe versus Wade, telling us when we can and can't have abortions, sending doctors to jail for giving us abortions and stuff like that. I keep telling y'all, even if it doesn't apply to you directly, it should bother you because, baby, if they start telling you how you can get your food, in a minute they're gonna start telling you how you can eat it. Okay? And I don't know about you, but if we don't put our foot down somewhere, it ain't gonna be no lines in the sand. So you cannot tell me what I am, okay? And now to tell me that you are revoking protections for transgender troops. I am praying for all my transgender troops and all my transgender friends. Transgender are they already like they get so many violent crimes committed against transgenders, especially transgenders of any color. So it's already very dangerous to live their truth. And you got people who have gone on with their lives, and the only thing that they want to do is not have to hide, right? And so, doing this when we just got, don't ask, don't tell. And, you would be surprised the people that you don't know that's gay and trans, honey. I say all that to say, do it matter? No, it doesn't. But what does matter is when your government start telling you that you will not be recognized in the military. Like, we don't already have enough problem getting soldiers in the military, which leads me back to they're gonna start taking inmates, but that's another story. We just need it there. So anyway, I'm praying for all my transgenders, friends and families, and everybody in the LGBTQ. I know, I may not be saying it right, but you know what I mean. LGBTQ. That's it, right? I'm praying for everybody. All right, here we go. He's also signed an order, y'all. This is all within the first 24 hours, okay, honey? The U.S. will only, like I said, what he did for the transgender troops. There's no more transgender troops. I don't even know, like, the whole thing that means. But the U.S. will now only recognize two genders, male and female. Yeah, this is discrimination. It is. It is. It's like you Indian giving rights. You gave it and then you took it back. So why is it less valid now? Because it was somebody else that gave it. We got questions. And I'm telling y'all, it should bother you. I don't care if you straight, gay, check out, asexual, anything on thing. It should bother you because in a minute they're gonna be telling you what to do. So pay attention. All right, we're gonna keep our eye on all of that because we gotta protect each other, no matter our personal life choices. As long as we ain't hurting nobody, y'all, we got bigger fish to fry than who somebody is sleeping with or love. Way bigger fish to fry. Anyway, um, he's also, y'all, requiring federal workers who might be hybrid or working remotely. Honey, no more. You have to go back to the office full time, period. Now, I don't know if that's a blanket federal thing. I don't know if that's like certain federal things that receive federal money from the government. I don't really know what that means, but best believe as the days go on, the weeks go on, we going to get the details on all these orders he signed. Because right now, he just signing everything. Yeah. Okay. He withdrew the United States from the Paris Climate Agreement. Y'all know what that is? He signed executive orders designed to spur American energy production, which is already at a record level. So apparently, according to News Nation, shout out to everybody over at News Nation, this whole American energy production thing, like we already Gucci, right? But apparently, Trump is trumping. And you know, Elon is Eloning. And so they got something up their sleeve, y'all. Because we don't even need it. So why is that 24-hour important? Anyway, also, he delayed TikTok ban for 75 days. So you got 75 days to get it together. I don't want to see no more funerals. I don't want to see no more wakes. I don't want to see no more TikTok couples counseling. Y'all. Now I see a lot of people, not a lot, but I have seen some big influencers and business owners try to shift to like Meta, right? But y'all just remember what I said. Diversify your TikTok. Okay? Diversify your TikTok. Because look what they just did in our face. They just played in our face. And not to mention, CapCut is owned by the same company, ByteDance, that own TikTok. And let me see if it's back up, y'all. Because if it's not, then who gonna refund me my Apple iTunes CapCut Premium that I paid this month, honey? She'll wait. They playing in our face, y'all. Let me see. Oh snap! I guess I ain't getting my $4.99 back. Is it $4.99? I think it's $4.99 $99. Y'all look at this here. Can you see? You see? You see? I told y'all they playing in our face. In the words of a great ghetto scholar who is also a phenomenal athlete, Deion Sanders. Must be the money, must be the money. But you knew that already. Yep. Okay. So CapCut is back up. Thank you. Boy, listen, baby, y'all better stop depending on all this stuff. Just y'all, we got to stop solely depending on things. Okay, we got to stop solely depending on things, and we gotta diversify everything, y'all. Okay. Now, I ain't finished with all the executive orders he signed within the first 24 hours, but let me roll through them. Like I said, he delayed TikTok ban for 75 days. So you got 74 or 73 to get it together. And he declared, y'all, he is going to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. How you feel about it? How do you feel about, you know, Trump being in office yet? Has it hit you yet? Do you feel any different? I'm curious. I'm curious. I really am. Let me know in the comments. Let me see. Let's see. Let's ask a question, right? So you can leave it in the comments whenever you watch the video. How do you feel after Trump? Okay, wait. Let's see this. How do you feel with all the changes Trump has signed into order already on his first day of presidency? All right. And I don't know where you are. I don't know if you're on the north, northeast, southeast, west coast, midwest, but baby, it is cold, air well, and it is of course the fires are still going on in LA. We will actually get to that in a whole nother video. But right now, we got some more stuff to roll through with Trump. Y'all been showing y'all behind. You know y'all been showing y'all behind getting on all the celebrities. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been laughing. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Nelly is a grandfather, okay? And he just had a baby by Ashanti. That man got churn. And that man got bills and a whole lot else. And a whole wife and a whole life. Y'all, okay. Maybe let's just say, okay. Maybe Nelly is just, being optimistic, right? It's being optimistic. And you have to be, right? We talked about that. However, let's keep in mind, honey, baby, these bills gonna keep billing. And don't be dumb and don't be taking checks because listen, pick your battles. I always say that. Pick your battles because sometimes you can, cut yourself out of things. Right? And then when you leave yourself out of the conversation, y'all, then you don't have no say anyway. So then really, who you fighting for? Right? So I'm sharing my screen because y'all been giving Nelly the blues, baby. Y'all been giving Nelly the blues, and I want y'all to keep that same energy with Elon Hitler Musk. Okay? Baby, first of all, let's see what Nelly had to say about it. Okay, Nelly said, listen, I know y'all was going to be tripping, and y'all be tripping anyway. So, Nelly on Trump performance. Let's see, y'all. Nelly said, y'all be flipping sides anyway, man. Let's see real quick. Let's go to CBS News. This is all on the
To celebrate President Trump's inauguration, there are several parties on this evening's agenda, starting with the Commander-in-Chief Ball. CBS News White House reporter Willie James Inman joins us now. Willie, what are you seeing in the room? What's the energy like?
Hey there, Lindsay. Well, the music really is picking up here.
Boring, but we want to see what Nelly got to say, honey.
All right, so no introduction needed. I want to tell you, Hot in Here is my favorite. When I was in middle school, we used to jam to that all
At least
the time.
they got
is that going to be one of your
a brother
performances tonight?
Interview him, so
I can't say that it won't be. Like it's one of the songs that has definitely catapulted Nelly's career and
look at Nelly using all big. Okay, now go ahead, HBCU scholar words. Go on, Nelly.
Yeah, man, we just gonna rock out, man. I feel honored to be here tonight. Again,
and they are honored to have
my
you.
performance is definitely for the office. I feel honored that I've been asked. And yeah, man, I'm here to have a good time.
And baby, that check is checking.
You joined the ranks of Frank Sinatra, Beyonce, and others who have performed at presidential balls. I guess.
Did he say presidential ball?
Backlash that you're facing.
Y'all make me so sick. Every since Diddy something going on. Every time I hear something crazy in my mind, all I hear is Dame Dash saying pause after every word.
My whole career.
Presidential balls.
I always try to think forward. And I also try to trust in myself in a sense of when I truly believe that I'm doing what's right.
And also, I got bills. We know Nelly, we do too. We get it.
get things done. You know what I mean? And
John,
from that
Nelly ain't
instinct,
saying
even
y'all.
in the beginning, like I've been getting backlash since '04
Nelly
when
said
I
y'all been
decided I wanted
hating.
to do a song with Tim McGraw.
When he
You
first
know what I
did his
mean? When I
first country
decided in
feature.
2004, when it was kind of unheard of. Now you look at some of the artists that's come along as Shabuzi. If you look at what the
I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I mean, he got a point, right? He made some points. And then more importantly, y'all gotta remember how old Nelly is now. Nelly is not no spring chicken no more. Nelly is not 25, 30 years old. Someplace worry about what y'all think about him in the beginning of his career, thinking y'all ain't gonna buy his next album or something like that. Child, if he don't do it now, Nelly is somewhere saying, if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be 50 something next time he's a president. And who's to say the chance will ever come again? Y'all, I mean, I don't know. I get it. I get it. I really do. All right. Now, ooh, baby, y'all is not, baby, y'all letting Uncle Snoop have it. And you want to know what is so funny to me about the Snoop situation? Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Shout out to allhiphop.com. So, y'all, here's what's funny. Everybody has something to say about it, right? But you know your boy, Elon Hitler Musk. How about look what he tweeted, y'all? Oh, y'all getting on him. Oh, y'all giving him the Chrisette Michelle treatment for sure. And again, Snoop is not that same person he was a couple years ago. He is a grandfather. He's getting older, right? But he getting all kind of backlash. But y'all look at this. Look at this, right? And in case you don't know, let's see. Will it let us play this? Okay, we'll go find that one in a minute. But I want y'all to see what Elon had to say. This is what look at what he tweeted, y'all. He get on my nerves. You know, he get on my nerves. That's why we ain't on X yet. I say yeah, because we're gonna talk about it later. But we still blue skying, okay? So, all right. Elon Musk retweeted, y'all, what she said after reposting what Snoop said years ago, you know, saying which one of y'all jiggle, right? And old Uncle Tom's, I'm a roast y'all, right? Now look at Elon Musk laughing. The vibe ship is real. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. This is him then. This is him at the and he performed at the presidential crypto ball. Y'all, listen, all things into consideration. I'm telling y'all better take all things into consideration because y'all get mad at Uncle Snoop. And what? Again, it ain't like y'all not gonna buy his next album and all this and all that. You gotta remember the ages of these people. And you know, God is still working on me. So I would be remiss if I didn't say deep down in my spirit, out of all the people that were performing urban music, part of me wished that Kanye was there. The old Kanye. Let me be clear. The old Kanye. You know, so that, you know, you remember when Hurricane Katrina, and when he was live on TV and he said what he said about George Bush. Gosh. But anyway, y'all know how I feel about it. I don't feel like it's always a race thing, but we can't ignore the race part of it. But I'm gonna just say, y'all better lay off Uncle Snoop. Okay, these are people that we still, y'all. We have to protect them at all costs. Okay, because they have paved the way for a lot of us, been the soundtrack to a lot of our lives, and understand a lot of our struggles. And speaking of struggles, baby, nobody understands our struggles like a Bernice King, daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, yesterday was MLK Day too. Okay. And I don't want to say MLK Day too, because it was Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Okay. But it was also Trump Inauguration Day. So, anyway, y'all. So, did y'all hear? Yeah, I was a little surprised too when Trump said what he said about Dr. Martin Luther King, and he even got a standing ovation. I actually thought that was, but I know Trump is very strategic. He know what to say, when to say. You have to remember, this man's the celebrity in chief of all other titles. Okay, um, so he know how to put on the show. Okay, but he said a very nice comment about Dr. King, and baby Bernice King went straight to She was like, baby, don't be trying to use my daddy name. Don't My daddy ain't got nothing to do with this. Don't be trying to confuse people with your thoughts align with my daddy thoughts, because that would be a negative, right? Let me look here. Look here, y'all. She issued a whole PSA. And the best part of it was when she was like, hold on, we gonna get come on, pop up. We busy now trying to see what Auntie Bernice King said. Okay, look, I don't even like the way they look beside each other though. Am I tripping? All right, look. Okay, let's see here. So she issued y'all a request for politicians quoting her father after Donald Trump referenced Martin Luther King Jr. during his inauguration. To every politician, she wrote on X, the next time you quote my father, I'm saying it in her voice. This, in my mind, this how she would have said it. Yeah, to every politician, the next time you want to quote my father, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., let me tell you something. You make sure it's in support of voting rights, civil rights, or human rights, not in support of all that mess y'all got going on, all right? Because other than that, if you ain't supporting eradicating racism, poverty, and war, or if you're not in support of reparations, a livable wage, or ending police brutality, then don't be using my daddy name in vain. And I don't know you, boo. Who is that man? She said what she said. Big round of applause for Dr. Bernice King, because you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, she was feeling real Michelle Obama yesterday. Listen, I just you get too old to care, okay, about a lot of things. And being that I am 35 forever, I get it, because y'all, listen, man. You're not gonna make me go to something or be around something that I just don't feel like it. I don't like the people. I don't believe in it. All of that no more. Like, time is out for that. Period. Period. And Dr. Bernice King and First Lady Michelle Obama definitely felt that way yesterday. Period. I ain't mad. Can you blame them? Exactly. All right, y'all. But I do want to know, how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel any different since Trump is in office yet? I ain't hit you yet. And don't be hitting me with the ain't nothing changed for me. Ain't nothing changed for me, cause I don't even vote anyway, cause they gonna pick who they want to pick anyway. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Do you see any changes? Have you fell out with anybody? Or do you see anybody who was all pro Trump, like Caitlyn Jenner? Or wait a minute, because Caitlyn Jenner is an American, right? Right? Remember how hard Caitlyn Jenner was going for Donald Trump? I'm talking about hard in the paint. I'm talking about like Waka Flocka song hard in the paint. Remember? Y'all remember, right? Oh, and she was even responding to when people was hitting her with the, whoa, like you have biracial stepchildren and step grandchildren, etc. She was not buckling down. She was wearing her MAGA stuff again, all that. Caitlyn Jenner, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you finna know now, because guess what? As an American, Caitlyn Jenner, ladies and gentlemen, is now Bruce. Hey, yo, Bruce, what up, yo? Hey, yo, Bruce, what up, son? Now you back to Bruce, boo. I'm gonna just say this, Caitlyn. as you go through your processes. I know you got a boob job. I just want to say that you probably want to go to Dr. Miami. Hey, Dr. Miami, I miss you. Y'all say hey to Dr. Miami. I'm gonna tag him in this. Go to Dr. Miami, okay, and let him, maybe take your boobs out and do you some fat transfer to the pecs, right? To try to get your old man Olympic Wheaties box, but old man body back. Okay. Cut your hair, lay off the Donald Trump bronzer, okay, and just go back to being Bruce. Stop getting your nails done. Okay. Take off the heels because your feet too damn big for them heels anyway. Come on, bruh. And I can say bruh now because guess what? Caitlin. Yeah, Bruce. Period. I don't care how much money you got. You're still Bruce now, according to Donald Trump. Let's see that MAGA hat now, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. What did you say? What did you say, Caitlin? What is that, you or is that Bruce Jenner? You said you also want to change MAGA to Massa. What do you mean by that? MASA? What? Now you're going to change it and say what? Make America straight again? Caitlyn Jenner, please get off your knees. At ease. Baby, you Bruce. And that's it. And that's on. Period. In the words of Glorilla, you Bruce, boo. And that's just it. So shout out to Bruce Jenner. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come on Radio-Muva Live and talk about how you feeling, if you need a referral to Dr. Miami, or if I got you. I do plastic surgery and cosmetic surgery consulting. You can hit me up in the DM and I will help you get your surgery scheduled and plan with Dr. Miami so you can start your conversion back to Bruce Jenner so that you, my Donald Trump friend, can be recognized as an American. Okay? All right, Bruce Jenner. So to all my family and friends that are queer, are in the LGBTQ community, are trans, because like I said, I have family members and friends that are trans. We are praying for you because you don't get to just tell me who to be, baby. You can't just wake up and tell me who to be and what to do. Okay? Because you is not GAWD, GAUD, GOD, ALLAH, none of them, Buddha, none of them. You ain't my mama. You ain't my daddy. You ain't no baddie. You just, seriously though. But if you are Caitlyn Jenner, bitch, you Bruce. And on that note, I'm gone. All right, y'all. I want to know what you thought in the comments. I know we got a lot to catch up on, but we're going to leave this right here. Okay? If you want to say how you feel about Trump now back in the office, how you feel about any of the orders he signed so far. If you don't care, you can even say that in the comments. Or if you want to send a shout out to Bruce Jenner, just don't call him Caitlyn because he will not be recognized, ladies and gentlemen, as an American, according to Donald Trump. All right, y'all. So word to Bruce Jenner. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share my channel. Share this content so it can get around. And hopefully it can get around to Bruce Jenner so that we can remind him, since he loved to remind us of stuff. Kim K, you know what to do. This is one of those fights I think you should take on. Helping Caitlyn become Bruce again. Ooh, now that reality show, we'll watch that. And like I said, I can set you up with Dr. Miami so that you can start your transformation again. Bruce Jenner. All right, y'all. I'm done. I love y'all. Radio-Muva. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you can always see when we're posting new content as we grow. And hopefully by the end of the day, I will have the exclusive community up, the community crew that you can join. Okay. And we'll be doing all types of things over there. So you'll be able to be in on the party, baby. I am gone. You want to support us right now, though? $ Radio-Muva on Cash App. All right, support the channel. You know, I'll shout you out, and we're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna keep going, and it's another day over here, baby. All right, love y'all. Bye.